into my hand.
And
with that, we are live. That was even worse. What just
that
happened?
was probably worse.
So hey everybody, welcome
totally
to
blame him.
Wicked Studios presents Greyhawk Adventures, episode 15.
15.
Yes.
Are we sure?
Quinceañera.
That still blows my mind. I always thought it was 16.
That's a sweet 16.
You always thought it was 16.
Oh, yes.
It was
You like how
always episode 16.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Wicked Studios. Yes, this is Greyhawk Adventures, and man, do we have a show planned for you today?
Do we have it
yes.
planned?
I don't think
I
don't
do.
have anything planned.
I haven't been on any of the planning sessions.
Nope.
I missed all of
Yeah,
the
I wasn't
meetings.
there for this
I'm
No,
now-
planning
I feel
session.
insulted now.
Well,
A
of
little
course,
bit.
because it wouldn't be a surprise for you.
Well, let me get my script out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Will you stop with that? So
How did
anyway,
I say that word again?
Improv. Yes, and.
so basically, long story short, these guys have been hired. They're in a town called Hardford. They're helping protect it, that sort of thing.
I feel like we know this part already.
But this is the good part here. So while they've been doing these jobs, okay, there's been a competing team, another group
A competitive
of
team.
hey John, I caught
team, you mean.
some of your show, man. I digged on it. You'll be on auto host from now on out too, just so you know. Okay, business aside. So anyway,
Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about it. John knows, and that's all that matters. So
John is all that matters. Sorry,
yes.
folks.
And so there was they weren't the only adventurers that were hired to come and work out Hardford. There were a group called the Rovers. Say hi to Jay for me.
Hey, Jay.
And didn't mean like that, but okay, that's okay.
What's up?
There you go, that's better. And so they were in competition. They'd even bet on who would be better and all this different stuff. So, it had been a friendly competition that was going on. Well, as they've been progressing and helping out Hardford and doing their deals, one of their members has been slowly sliding into the dark side of the force.
First of all,
Oh, you knew who you were talking about.
I did.
Exactly. You
because
see how that works? You see how that works?
I don't
That's
feel
good.
that that's entirely true, though.
You
What?
wouldn't, Mr. Vader. Please let him continue.
What did I do?
Does Vader think he's a bad guy, or does he think
I hope
he's
so.
just trying to
I
help
hope
out
so.
the
It would be
universe?
disappointing if Vader thought he was the good
Well,
guy.
you got the helmet, you got the cape,
right.
you
I feel
got
like Vader definitely knows he's a bad guy.
And I've got
got
the
the
undead
saber.
horse.
You threaten townsfolk.
All right.
It's
Well,
all
now
You're not being townsfolk.
now things are
Totally
getting
threatening
right.
townsfolk.
Since I have this sword, things have gotten a little bit dark.
Yes, but anyway, now, see, now you
Force.
guys are jumping ahead of me here now. So
The horse is
basically,
awesome.
one of the things that they had to go do is there's been this rumor going around, and the mayor of Hardford wants them to go to this old burial mound, a barrow, and supposedly an old Flan hero champion was supposedly buried there. They go there. Turns out, sure enough, he is actually buried there. He's supposed to have this really cool magical sword that he used back in the day to kill the dragon, and Hardford is having current dragon problems. So they go down. They get the sword, and well, sword's not all that. Well, let's just say it's unique. And first, Ollie is all about the sword. He becomes how would you explain what happened to Ollie, Michael?
It fucked him
A
up.
mental break.
Yeah. For trying to possess this sword, yeah.
It was a mental break.
And then they were able to get it. They were able to. There's some shenanigans that went on. You watch the last 2 episodes, you'll figure out what it is. Goblins and barbarian slavers involved, but they get away. They have the sword, and our main Vader impersonator, Star, gets a hold of the sword. And he was already on this because he found an undead horse in the
First
bar,
of
was
all,
all
he's
about it.
the
He brought
spectacle.
that
The
out.
only thing
He
that
was.
he ever did, the only thing that he ever did that was
Here we
questionable
go.
was threaten a store owner.
It's false.
What
Yeah,
else did
that's
he do?
way
what else
false.
Did he do? What else did he
I'll
do?
go through. You know what I'll do?
It's
I'll go
definitely
through
false.
and I'll go through the old episodes.
Don't do
and
it.
I'll make
You
a
don't need
list.
to do it now, but I would like
No,
to
I'm not gonna
know-
do it now. So
I want a list. Besides
okay,
that.
I'll go through and I'll get a
You're
list.
very demanding. That's consistent.
I know, right?
All right, I'll give you that one.
Okay, so when they come back to town, basically Star comes in and starts telling people how things are going to be, how things are going down. He tells the mayor his place, tells him he needs to sit down and shut up, and it's his show now, and he's going to be the hero and the champion, and that's the way it is. So basically,
Sorry to interrupt. Did Twitch just freeze for everybody, or is that just me?
I don't know.
maybe
Still
just
going
you,
for
No, it's
me.
going.
but
Oh, okay. Now it's going for me. I don't know. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted
That's
to
all
make
right.
sure it's still live.
And so basically the competing adventuring party
I would say
Auric
competing, if I could.
competing. Yes,
Thank
that's
you,
that's a
Blue
better
Box
word.
RPG, for
Woo-hoo.
cheering.
Thank you very much, John. Did that put how close did that put you guys to new hero point?
Pretty close, but not quite there.
Okay. All right. So and basically Auric, the leader of the Rovers, what'd you say? What was the word you used? It was very fancy.
Competing?
They're competing. Yes, thank you very much. They're competing.
That's just the word that people know and use.
The competing adventuring group. He challenged.
Thank you,
Star.
Lord Gasumba, for matching with your cheers and bringing us over the edge to another hero point, which I am going to need tonight.
Thank you very much, Jay. Yes, you all get hero points. There you go.
Thank you both, guys.
So go ahead and make sure to put that in
I
your
already
total.
did.
So basically, he challenged him, and whoever wins this duel will get possession of this. And let's be honest,
It's
I'm
an
not
evil
going to.
sword. It's an evil.
It's an artifact, is what
It's
it
an
is.
evil artifact.
It is artifact level magical item.
Yeah.
So, and where we left off was Star left out of town, not far, just to go finish burning his buddy and pal God,
Right.
who had died in the Barrow. And so
He's also in mourning, guys. We have to keep that in mind when we think about his actions.
that's called an excuse.
He's in mourning and he's being somewhat controlled by an evil artifact.
Yeah, his greed to get the sword led to his grieving, and now he's grieving after.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I stopped wanting the sword after I saw what it did to
right
Holly.
after God died. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it took a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Astra
mhm.
went with him, by the way, if you remember.
Okay. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. Now, so Star, you've left out
Right.
and you're going outside of town, and Astra is going to accompany you.
He's just following him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he going to make it obvious or not obvious?
He's not hiding.
He's not hiding. Okay, so we're going to get to that. So what I want to check on is what is Ollie and what is Ziara?
Would I have been able to find an axe before I went in this little cubby that we live in?
Totally.
Okay.
Because there's let's put it this way, there's like a
Like
pile of
firewood and stuff.
yeah, right outside your
Okay.
the barracks
Yeah.
where you guys are at.
Okay, I would have taken that with me.
Okay. So
Where are we going?
You're not going. I'm going to bury my friend.
Oh, I was going to go along with that. Yes, Ollie
Okay.
would definitely go along. So would Connie.
okay.
Star wanted to be alone. Yeah?
Yeah,
That's
no.
the beauty of it. He before he left, he goes, "I'm gonna go bury my friend, and none of you follow me," or something. He was like very to the point about it. He turns
Like a
around, and starts
fucking
walking away,
parade.
and
It's like-
everybody's just.
I mean, they're following from a distance, respectful, but absolutely
Yeah, so-
they would be following.
Ciara's the only one who
In
got
my
it.
in my notes, I have like because I usually write at the very end of my notes like what I would do for the next game.
Mhm.
And in my notes, I write, "See if you can find Star. He's burying Gob." So I guess Ciara is also trying to follow stealthily. Sorry.
Okay.
We're
Well,
not
with that-
stealthing either. We're just walking along at a respectful distance.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. Well, that makes things a little bit easier for me. So you guys are all just following.
Thank
him.
you, Zach McGinnis, for following us here on Wicked Studios LLC.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that very much, sir.
And thank you for having
Okay.
a name I could read.
Yeah, that you have no idea
I
how
got so
happy.
nervous when every time I hear that noise.
Yeah, how happy that makes him.
It really does.
Okay, so you guys are following him. So, and you're not, and I'm assuming since you're all going to be following, you're just going to go in a group because it'll be easier on your old DM here. So,
No, one at a time. Spaced out 30, 40
Yeah.
yards.
okay, so first I got to do is go ahead and just give me a perception.
Thank you, Robert Jackman, for liking the stream.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that very much.
Thanks for joining us here on Tuesday. We know you're hanging out with us on Fridays, too.
Oh, that's true, huh? Yeah. Thanks, Robert. So, yeah. So, roll perception.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Or
you,
everybody?
man. No, just you.
I want to be sneaky.
Thank you, Captain Mymore, for subscribing.
Hey.
No, he gifted to Captain Mymorph.
I don't...
Blue
I
Box
read what's
gifted.
well, thank you, Blue Box, for gifting the subscription for Mymorph to subscribe. It pops
thank
up
you,
as
John.
if Mymorph just subscribed.
I'm not criticizing you.
Twitch, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. And with all of
Very
the voices.
defensive. See what happens when he gets an evil artifact?
Perception.
Yes, please, sir.
Nothing's happening on roll
Like
20.
I said, we're doing nothing to
There it
hide,
is.
so
Right.
if
7.
he looks back, we'll wave.
Nah.
No, Ziara's definitely trying to be sneaky, but like if everybody else is there, I guess she'd be like,
Well-
guys.
He's got a 7.
You say from behind the tree
Yeah.
as we're walking. Why are you behind that tree?
So basically, I guess how it all plays out is you go leaving outside of town, whichever way you go, what have you. Once you find a proper area where you're like, this is a good spot. Now, are you going to bury them or are you going to burn them?
I'm gonna burn him. I'm gonna.
Okay, all right. So you find a good spot where you think,
I
okay,
mean,
this is a good.
he's already mostly burned to begin with, so I feel like this shouldn't be that difficult in Denver.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So you stop. When you stop and you turn around, you have the axe and you're getting ready to like, okay, let me start chopping up some of this here wood or whatever. As soon as you turn around, you see them.
Oh, so for God's sake.
That
And they yell, "Can't you guys tell when somebody wants to be alone?"
That's why we're staying back here. You're fine.
Oh, all right. I mean, if you're gonna you might as well come over here now.
Oh, okay. That's nice of you. Thanks. It's totally nice. So you like burning the body?
Yeah, I mean, more so.
Yeah. Dope.
I mean, it's not
Do you
really
want like
dope. It's kind of sad, really. It's
sad in a dope way?
all right. I can give you that.
You want do you want help making a fire?
No. Thank you.
Sorry he's been dead for so long, or I would try to
Thanks.
I
don't know that I do, but thanks. Hey, thanks for the sentiment here. Yeah.
So I guess, for the sake of brevity,
Yeah. We're not.
is there anything else in particular you guys going to do, or is it just you go through the motions?
Do you want
burn
to say
them?
some words?
What do you mean?
Connie gives a long speech all in Goblin.
What the fuck is that? Why can't anybody speak in common?
Astra says, I agree with everything that Connie said. Well said, Connie.
What, you speak Goblin?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
I mean, don't make it seem like it's so easy to speak Goblin. I've been trying for over a year now. It's not easy.
Astra looks down at the dead goblin body. Yeah, I see that.
I mean, now it's hard. He doesn't talk.
Probably a lot harder now. All
Yeah,
right.
well, jeez, this is why I want to do this.
Astra starts walking back down towards the village.
So
And I'll just
Actually-
then Star just says before he lights this thing up, he's like, "See you around, buddy." And lights it up.
okay, and then after I'm assuming you wait for a little while. Make sure you don't start a brush fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in enough trouble. I got hours.
Gotcha. So I will do this. This is completely up to you can say yes or no to this, Adam.
Okay.
If you want, I will allow you to have a DC 10 intelligence check when you hear Goblin to see if you understand what's being said. If you
I
fail,
don't think I know it. I don't even think that.
if you fail, though, I would interpret what you think you heard. So it's
I
up
don't
to
even
you.
think he would be paying attention because he knows he doesn't
Okay.
understand it.
No, I was giving you that as an option because you've
I
been around the
appreciate
goblin,
that. Yeah.
the goblin for a while now. So
Yeah.
maybe you'd pick some of it up. Okay,
No.
cool. All right. So what are you guys going to do now? Do you take care of Gob? Gob's all taken care of. Go back to the town. It's still probably pretty early. I would think by the time this is all done, it's maybe 3:00. And when did you
7
declare
p.m. was
7 p.m.?
So I'm not going to
Okay.
go back until I would show up right at 7 p.m.
Okay, so as you guys are heading back towards,
I don't know
the
if
town,
they want to go back sooner, but I'm just
towards
going to sit there.
Hardford, and this is for those who are going back. Let's go ahead and bloop. As you are coming back over here, oh look, we got all kinds of different tokens all over the place. In the
We're
movies.
all over. Oh,
This is
rubbing
from when you
salt
were-
in the wound. There's Gob.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, let me get rid of that for you.
Not gonna lie, I
Oh.
was listening to an old episode and we talked about Gob and it made me actually upset. Like right after it happened too, I was watching an old episode and I was like, oh.
Yeah, poor Gob.
So, as those of you who are coming back to the town, right over here on this like hilltop area, it's not a big hill, you know. There's people like putting together benches and what have you. They've actually put stakes in the ground, and there's been ribbon tied around the stakes, and making like a square for like a ring, like a boxing ring, or what. They're prepping
Cool. This better be a
for
spectacle.
the match.
Thanks, Zarathon and On, for joining in and cheering 500.
Hey, Zarathon. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you guys are only 500 away from another hero point.
Yeah. Again, I need as many as I can get here, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
since we're over by the shrine, I'll also drop a gold coin on it.
okay. Roll me d20.
And for those of you not in the know, the Rovers are based on those original D&D comic strips from the 80s that were in like like the little
In
comic
comic
books.
books.
Yeah.
There was somebody who had guessed that in one of the episodes.
There was somebody, yeah.
I forget who it was. So, okay. So, all right. You guys get back. Where are you going? Are you just going to go right back to the barracks? That would be Ollie and Zira and Astra.
Oh, I gotta change this thing here. Sorry, Wes. I forgot to change the overlays
name?
and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Connie will go back to the
I will do that for
Barn.
next time.
Okay.
and Ollie would probably take his perimeter walk again if it's that time of day.
It's about 3:00.
But I mean, no one else is doing anything, right? So he'd probably just go for a long wander.
Okay. So Connie goes back on
around
her
the
own.
edge of town. Yeah.
Ollie goes for a walk. Where does Ash?
Astro like sit down on the benches that they're making.
Okay. What
I don't know
about
if they're-
ZR?
I don't know if they're done yet, but
They're building around him.
What's
Um,
what's
just gonna lay down on it.
Ziara would probably start to head back to the barracks, but then see Astra sit down and kind of like subtly trying to be subtle, but probably not very subtle, like sit down as well. Like, oh, this is what we're doing.
Oh
Okay.
hey, what's up?
So you guys are hanging out there for a while. The people who are putting together stuff and whatnot for the evening's entertainment really don't pay any mind to you. There's a ton of people, though, Ziara, that you notice in the town that as they're working and doing stuff, they're all like, "Oh, hey, Astra," and then they like just look at Ziara, and then they kind of like turn around and start going back to doing their work and stuff.
Such a nice sound. Really nice people.
You guys are there for basically about, I don't know, half hour, and you see Minura come walking up, and she's like, you can tell she's looking around, and then she sees you guys, and she's like, there you are. She comes walking over to where you two guys are sitting. And she's
Excuse
like,
me.
bless you. If that was a sneeze, I don't know.
Even if not.
Even if not,
Even if not.
you can take and put it in your back pocket, keep it for later if you need to.
Aces.
And she comes over and stands next to Ziara, and she's like, "Where's Eastus?"
She'll kind of probably like get a little teary-eyed and be like, "He's gone."
He died?
No.
No.
He had to go back home.
Oh, he left.
Or maybe, I don't know if home is the right word for it. He had to go back to his father.
Yeah, I think he's probably out in the woods somewhere or something. Hopefully, like, wolves don't get him.
Yeah, he's resourceful. I think he'll be fine.
Were you
And so
two were you two dating?
She
No.
she gets. Oh wait, are you talking to Yar? Or are
Yeah.
you talking to?
No.
You're talking
No.
to Minura. Okay,
Minura.
cool. Okay, great. Cool.
He was my friend.
So you were dating.
He was my friend.
That's nice.
Let me rephrase that. He is my friend. So, and she does a quick look around and she goes, "So we're gonna talk about this? You know, your friend is
Ziara will be like
this?
being stupid.
well, everybody else is afraid to just come up and ask you. So I figured that I would do that. What's up with him? Is he like a rabid dog? Is he getting worse? Or is there something going on with him that we should know about?"
I see what you mean. Isis is fine, I think.
No, I'm talking about Star.
Ziara
yeah.
Ziara will look to Astra and then look back at Minura and be like, "Well, I think we want to get this sword away from him."
That's
I need to take the sword. That's for sure.
well. I mean, your friend was already having red glowing-eyed helmet, manicore cape wearing.
Ziara will be like, "Yeah, but he's
There's a
just
lot of
weird."
there's a lot of
Like,
judgment in this town. I'm just gonna throw that out.
God, is that you?
Yeah, Adam, don't burst in on the scene.
She'll say, I think he's just weird like that.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like it's perfectly normal to want to wear like an animal as a cape.
Ollie has one.
It's badass.
Yeah.
But
Well-
the red eyes is problematic. And also, that sword sucks out people's souls. I don't know if you knew that.
It does what?
Sucks out people's souls. Well, any soul, really. It doesn't have to be a people.
All right. And she like rummages into her pockets in her tunic and she pulls out a small vial.
What's
Here, why
that?
don't you take this? See if you can't get your friend to consume it. Put it in his drink. Something like that. Maybe toast him before he comes up for the fight.
What's
It's not
it
going to
do?
hurt. It's not going to kill him. It's basically it's a toxin that'll paralyze him, but to It's a unique kind of toxin. It's only going to paralyze. It only becomes effective when adrenaline starts pumping. So once he starts getting into the fight, he'll start to slow down a little bit. Don't say anything to anybody.
I hate to be that kind of guy, but I heard you guys all talking about this sword. And I want to make sure that the sword goes with me after all said and done.
Well, here's the thing. No offense, Astra, but I don't really know you that much. What I would agree to is we definitely need to find someplace safe for this sword.
I got one.
Where would that be?
Well, it would be less safe if I told you.
Yeah, but I don't. Again, back to that trust part of things. Yeah,
I got this bag. You see.
She just like looks at him. I love you so much sometimes, Wes.
Seems pretty cut and dry to me.
Yeah. Case closed. All right. Well, that's all you had to say. Tell you what, I'll agree to this. After we get the sword away from him, I have the mayor's ear. I can make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. We can have a meeting, and we can all figure out best place for it to be.
Okay. As long as you know, like, if somebody else touches that sword, I'm going to have to take action. Decisive action. Maybe,
Well,
I guess.
And she'll ask you to go ahead and tell her about the sword, what you know.
Oh, I know it takes people's, not just people's, souls from them. And it's evil, and it spoke to me with voice. But the sword doesn't have a mouth, so that's weird, right?
Yeah.
I know other stuff, too, but I can't tell you. I was told not to tell anybody.
By who?
Astra.
You're Astra.
The other Astra.
All right, well, we'll cover more of this in the meeting. Yeah, if you mix that with some sort of drink, he shouldn't be able to taste it at all.
Can you mix it with, like, weed? Can you smoke it?
No,
Okay.
I don't think it'd be as effective.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hand it to ZR. That's all you, buddy.
You're like, all right.
I don't
All right.
drink. It's bad for the body.
You're like, I don't drink either. Oh,
Body's a temple. Take care of it.
Just, yeah, but Star drinks.
Right.
So that's all that matters. Make sure that, like, give him a toast or something.
We should make
You know.
him drink it.
Mhm.
That's, yes. All right. If you have any questions beforehand, I'll be at the mayor's. She turns around and stalks off
She's
in her
nice.
heavy-footed ways. Yes. Okay. So what else is going to happen? What's going to go down? Ollie, your walk around the place is quite nice. Town seems to be a little bit more chattier than normal because of the upcoming duel. Go ahead and roll me a perception as well, Ollie.
Okay. Get that perception right up here. As soon as my character sheet loads, there it is. Perception. 9. Lost
9.
deep in thought.
Yes, you are. Okay, never mind. All right. So you get done. You do your walk. Everything's good. You head on back to the barracks, I would assume, at that point in time. Is anybody else going to
go
do
looking
anything?
for everybody else.
Okay. I would assume, I mean, you could find them either. You'll find them at where they're setting up at they're setting up. It's called the Greens. And basically, like, if they have, like, anything that goes on, like if they have a celebration or a party or whatnot, they hold these here anyway. So you can either find them there, or you guys could all be back at the barracks. It's completely up to you.
Star's gonna just go right to the fight. So
Yeah,
That's-
that's
Astra's-
correct, right?
Astra's gonna
Yep.
wait by the bench. He's gonna put down a blanket, so on the bench so he can lay down on it.
All right. Well, if
okay.
everybody's over there in that zone, that's where Ollie would head. I mean, I'm assuming he would have made arrangements before he left. So
Or it means a small town. It's not like it would take much to find him. So, okay, so you guys are all hanging out over there then?
Yeah, ZR would have, well, probably turned to Astra and be like, hey, I've never bought beer before. How do I do that?
Oh, this is exciting. Okay, yeah. He'll roll up the blanket and he'll like tuck it and fold it and he'll put it in his bag, and then he'll go to the bar with Ciara and he'll order a beer with her, and a glass of milk.
She's drank wine before, but she's never ordered, like, she's never said, like, she's never gone to a place and been like, hey, I need to take this out of the place. You know what I'm saying?
Brown paper bag or something?
Do we have a to-go bag for this? Like, can you put this in a sippy cup maybe with a straw?
Gotcha. All right, well, there's the, I don't remember.
We can go to Brayton's, right?
No, Brayton's is the
Just
general
provisions.
store. Yeah, the Stone Hill is
Yeah, I guess we could just go to
the
Stone Hill.
tavern. So you go to the Stone Hill. I don't think I ever established who's the owner of the Stone Hill, did I?
The
No.
bartender
bartender?
that was a human was like,
Oh, who looked like Quinn Hightower. I have it in my notes.
Yeah,
Don't remember
because
his name. Because I drank his wife's wine.
yeah. Was I saying that he was a human, or was I saying he was a halfling?
I'll tell. I have it in my notes that he was a human.
mhm.
Okay, so he's a human that looks like he's very boyish looking. We're gonna call him Quinn because it's stuck already. Okay, so you go in. Quinn's there, and
No, he has a name.
yeah, I'm sure he does.
I know he does.
This is me not looking through my notes. Is basically
I have
what that
notes.
is. Okay,
His name
So
is
you guys-
Toblin.
Toblin.
Yeah.
Quinn Toblin.
Quinn
How
Toblin.
about, there you go.
So
And
you're
it
just
meant-
gonna go in there, you're just gonna order a beer, and then you're just gonna run.
She'll say, the town already hates us. I don't want them to hate us more.
They definitely hate you guys.
Yeah.
I noticed that. What's up with that? Well, maybe it has to do with the glowing eyes and stuff. Well, there's no place else to go but up. Pay extra, and then run.
So I take it you're buying this beer to give to.
I'm saying it right in front of him.
Yeah. Quinn's all like, you don't have to run away. I mean,
See how nice he is? I told you it'd work.
and for that much, you could just bring the mug back when you're done with it.
Oh, okay, thanks. And she'll give him a little extra and not run, just walk out.
Okay.
And as she's walking out, I'll be like, thank you,
You're welcome.
thanks so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
I was talking to.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing?
They went to get a beer from.
Right, Ollie's
Tavern.
there. He's asking what's going
Yeah,
on.
like what
Gotcha.
are you guys doing? Yeah, that's-
Why are you guys being so weird?
yeah.
Oh hey.
Don't forget, Ollie wasn't there when Minura showed up and.
Right.
Ziara is gonna poison your friend.
What's
Like,
that?
no. She's
Yeah,
not gonna
definitely.
poison
Well,
our friend.
it's not a natural substance.
It's,
Maybe it is natural.
Can't
They're
be
natural-
poisoning
they're
anybody.
natural
I'm not
poisons.
going to allow that.
All right. Well, I guess the plan's off.
she'll say it's the only way to get the sword from Star.
Why would we want to do that?
Oh. Uh oh.
She'll be like, because, and then she'll look to Astra and just walk away.
You're looking to steal it from him?
Yeah. Nice.
There's no honor in stealing.
Definitely not. But there's less honor in taking souls, unless it's given in a free deal, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, because Hollywood doesn't even know what they found out about the sword.
Oh, did you know that sword takes souls?
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
So
That would've
Waiting
been
for
my
the
response.
waiting for the punchline.
she was gonna poison your friend so that your friend didn't take anybody's soul / lose his own.
Poisoning isn't a good idea though.
Probably
It's
not.
She comes back. It's not poison. It's
definitely
just.
poison.
But Manura said it's okay.
Manura gave her the poison to poison your friend.
Manura.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but I trust that person.
I don't know.
Anybody who deals in poisons is kind of not a trustworthy person, don't you
She
think?
goes out with Eastus, so that seems like it's good.
But anybody that deals in poisons,
Anybody that deals with poisons?
that just doesn't seem like a good thing. A poisoner?
At this point, Ziara's just gonna leave and start
think-
heading back.
I think you're an herbalist until you use the poison. And since Ziar is gonna poison him, Ziar is the poisoner. And that lady, she's an herbalist.
Not really following the minute details here.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, so
Not
since you
sure
don't want to,
why you feel the need to poison one of our own.
well, do you want him to keep the sword?
I think we should keep control of it. Yes. What are you gonna
Oh,
do with it if we lose it?
I'm gonna take the sword.
You're gonna keep the sword.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know you.
That's true. I'm Astra.
Got you there. Dead to rights.
Yes, it's a chemical pharmaceutical. I love that. I'm Astra. Yeah, I'm gonna take the sword.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you change your mind. But when you do, I'll still take the sword. I have to. I'm not gonna use it though. Unlike everybody else, they want to use the sword. Swords aren't my thing. I don't like swords.
I'm gonna hunt for Star.
Oh, he's gone. All right.
Okay, cool.
Bye, Ollie.
All right, so you guys are there.
Ziara's
I guess-
already has been gone for a while.
Right. But you went back to the fairground area where they're gonna have
To find Star wherever I know that he was. If that's back at the barracks, she would have gone to the barracks. If that's-
nobody knows where he's at because you guys left him outside of town, so he could be anywhere.
Oh, balls.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I'm hunting for Star. If I get to
go
I'm
ahead.
hunting for
Connie's
Star.
at, I'll
Are we
get
hunting
her-
for
I'll
Star?
Get her involved.
Okay, so whoever's hunting for Star, you guys go ahead and give me survival
This is
rolls
the game we're
to-
playing right now.
to track it. Yeah, it is.
This
Oh,
is
can I-
Dungeons
can I-
and Dragons, ladies.
Can
and
I
gentlemen.
win?
Let's see what we got. Oh, very nice.
Really my deal exactly, but 16.
Okay, so what that's going to give you there, talking with that, is you're going to have advantage on 3 successive rolls.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Basically, DC is going to be 14. Essentially, you'll talk to one group of plants, which will send you in one direction. You talk to some more plants and go, oh, yeah, that way.
Okay. Survival?
Yes. And I saw your 16 and your 3 as well.
Oh, the 3 should be a 11.
Got it.
14, 23, 17.
Okay.
No, 14, 23, 20.
23, 20. Gotcha. Okay. Ali, go ahead and well, I guess I should ask this too. Star, what the hell were you doing when you're outside of town? You just
I didn't fucking move. I'm in the same. I was in the same
You're in
place
the same
where they left
okay,
me.
hey, perfect. So thank you for the rolls. You might even save your spell because I'm assuming you're going to go to the last place you saw him, then talk to the plants,
That's
correct?
honestly what I would
Okay,
have done.
you guys all
too.
go to the same place to go. Okay, let's go and find his tracks, and you go start heading that way, and he's there.
He's just sitting there. Yeah, facing.
You were
facing
right,
the
Dan-
smoldering embers of the
Dandelion.
fire.
You were right. He is here.
Okay,
Good job.
now here's the thing. Ollie, you will show up basically just 2 minutes before the other two, because Astra went over and had to grab Ziara to take, so you got 2 minutes. So you come walking over, Star,
what?
you're there.
But Ziara left before they finished talking, even to go find Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't
so
know
what
if that changes
that
because Ollie's on horseback, but
Well, what that means then is that Ollie, you have 5 minutes, and the reason for that is because Ziara, you were going right to where you need to go first.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
So
She
change
those
would've
the
rolls-
order.
started
Those
looking-
rolls are
she would've-
pointless. Then is what you're
yeah,
saying.
they're great rolls though.
Yeah, it's a way to waste
We
them.
changed the order. Ziara, you will get there first. You will have 5 minutes, and then the other two will show up. So,
Okay.
Star, you're there hanging out, and Ziara comes up with a mug. Now,
You-
I do have to ask, did you pour the contents into the mug while you were walking over there? Or is it still in the bottle tucked away?
So I didn't say this, and I should have. She would have gotten more than one mug, one for herself and one for
Okay.
Star.
Okay.
And yes, would have poured the contents in one of them and would remember obviously which one she poured it into.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Good job. Call. Very nicely done. No, yeah.
Iocane powder.
Internally, Will was like, "Damn it."
Okay,
then-
so uh-huh.
Kind of like walk up really slowly and be like, "Hey, Star."
You guys really can't figure out when somebody wants to be alone, right? Like you realize now, after I said it the first time,
And
that this
she'll
might be
hand-
intruding.
She'll take the cup, one of the mugs, and the mug intended for Star, and put it down on whatever, like a stump or something, and say, "I'm really sorry," and then kind of like back up a little bit.
Thanks. What's this for?
For the fight, for Gob.
All right. Save it for after I win.
That's Katie. That's not DR. It's to wish you well.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. You've never been a gladiator, have you?
She says no.
You don't drink before a fight like this. Not against somebody like Auric.
She'll
But
say,
save
"Okay."
it. I appreciate the thought, and I thank you for coming up here and apologizing and giving your condolences. I'm not exactly sure why you're here, wishing me well in the fight. I appreciate that.
Okay, Ollie and Astra come walking up now.
Jesus,
Ol-
what the fuck,
Ollie will
guys?
come running up, yelling, "Don't drink it! Don't drink it! They're trying to poison you."
Are you gonna run in to keep
Why,
pace with them, Astra? Okay. Okay, so it's not Astra and Ollie, it's just Ollie running. Don't drink it, don't do it.
I mean, it's like a flat, like it's like you can see Astra too. He's just chilling. He's walking.
Okay.
What is he talking about?
It's a poison in there of some sort. I don't know what, but it's a poison.
This is not really a celebratory drink, then, is it? I don't usually drink poison. Maybe you didn't know that. What the fuck is going on? And again, guys, I had mentioned earlier that I wanted to be alone.
Oh,
So
hey
she'll
guys.
say,
Oh,
she'll say,
fuck. God damn it. Hey, Astra.
she'll say, so she'll say, I'm really sorry, Star, and she'll take the mug and walk out.
Oh, bye, Zara. All right. Well, I thought we were all meeting up to hang out, but
Well, no, we're not hanging out. I've got to fight in a little while.
oh yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to win.
Oh, good. You gonna hurt anybody though? That'd be bad.
Well, I mean, I'm going to hurt my opponent, but that's part of the fight. He's going to hurt me, too.
Good point. So if you both hurt each other, then you both win.
No. Who's ever left standing wins.
You're gonna make them fall down.
Yes.
Gotcha. Fights are fun.
They are. Thank you, Jacob Boss, for liking the stream.
Thank you very much, Jacob. I appreciate that.
Quick question. Are you gonna use that sword while you fight?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's bad.
No, it's good. It's a new sword. It's fucking
Right.
awesome. It's got
If
fucking
you kill-
stars in it. My name's Star. You should understand this. Your name's Star too, dude.
It is Star, absolutely. If you kill him with that sword, you're
I'm not gonna
take
kill
his
him.
Soul.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
gonna kill him.
Then there's no problem, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna win.
All right, I'll be there. I'll be watching. I'll cheer for you.
Thanks. Good talk. Now that we got that straightened away.
Hi,
Ollie,
Ollie.
what the fuck's going on, Ollie?
Actually,
Trying to poison you.
Why were
Oh,
they
yeah,
trying to poison me?
I don't know. The town convinced the KD and the new person.
who's that?
Yeah,
Ad
KD.
Astra.
I don't know who KD is.
Oh,
You just
Anyway.
like,
Are you
just
speaking
the name
goblin
of one,
again? Like I don't understand
guys,
what these
Yeah.
words that are coming out of your mouth.
KD
That's
is actually
canon.
the goblin word for Ziara.
It's canon. That's canon.
There you go.
Yara and this new Ad Astra person, they're trying to poison you. They think that the sword isn't any good for you, but we both know better, of course.
Oh yeah, no, this sword is great.
Technically
Yes.
tried to because it didn't work, so we're not trying to anymore.
Yeah, it was past tense. I don't know. I'm getting a little sick of this town, and I'm getting a little sick of them not appreciating any goddamn thing we do.
Yes, they are very ungrateful.
Hey Ziara, good try trying to poison him.
Okay. Is anybody going to do anything else?
I'm gonna put
Ziara
back down
will
my
just-
blanket and lay down.
Okay.
Yeah, Ziara will sit.
I keep
Decide.
a very close eye out because I'm kind of untrusting at this time.
This time.
Well, if
Normally,
the-
Ollie's very kind of naive and trusting, and but right now he's thinks that the sword is corrupting everybody else.
How do you
Right.
get that so wrong?
Okay. So, well, if nobody's going to do anything else spectacular, then what we're going
She'll-
to do is,
Good. No, I should just sit by Astra and say, "All right, now what?"
Mm,
Like whisper to him.
I guess we
Plan
watch
B.
the fight and
Okay,
hope that nobody dies,
Great.
or we take action.
Okay. She'll be like, she'll smile a little bit, like, "All right."
All right.
okay. So we're going to jump ahead to the 7:00 hour, the main event. Let's get ready to rumble. All right.
Oh, did we already miss the dwarven throwing contest?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, because I'm assuming that you're hanging out over there with. Did you leave Star alone and go back?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, I say when
Very-
when it's time, you're gonna need to go to your seat, and I'm gonna need to ride in alone. It's for the spectacle of it. You know what I mean.
Of course. But watch out, they could be throwing darts at you or something with poison on them.
I mean, that would be a bullshit move. Who does that during a gladiatorial contest?
Right.
Is this map correct?
No, count it. I just count the squares. We're gonna go that route because I don't know.
Okay.
You could test it, measure one of the squares, and see if it's 5 foot.
It looks like.
Yeah, it does look like it is. Okay, cool. So it is.
When I
I've
ride
been
in,
spelling Auric wrong.
Okay, you start to ride into town. Okay, it's 7:00. It's starting to get dark out, right? It's got that still because it's summertime, so it's still not completely dark yet. As you're getting close to town, you can tell that the town is a lot more livelier than it would normally be during this time of night. Normally, people are winding down. They've worked hard all day. They're still building the walls and trying to, get the fortifications up to snuff. But there's a glow. And as you come into town, you're riding through the streets and going in. This hill. It's called the Greens. It's like I said, a low little hillock sort of thing. And there are benches all around it, people sitting around. There's a general murmur of people. There's people drinking. There's large stabs into the ground with like really huge tiki torches, so to speak, with fire that it's illuminating everything. Okay, and there is here. Hold on 1 second. Control that. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, helps it on the right thing. Here we go. And there is this square, or I should say rectangle. Now that red rectangle that's in there, that is actually, there's stakes, not stakes, but they're poles about 3 foot high, right? Around, and there's this red ribbon that's tied around it. Okay. And in the center there is, hold on, there's that guy, and there's Auric, and then there's Manura. Can you guys see their names?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
In here for everybody, but yes, we can see them.
Okay, so as you can tell, there are certain groups of different people that you could see. Of course, the black and the white silhouettes; those are the just common townsfolk.
I'm going down the
So,
line
go
here
ahead.
so that everyone can see them. Hold on.
I want
Like
everybody.
everyone's here.
Yeah, go ahead and pull your tokens and drop them where they're at for the rest of you guys.
Why is everybody so far away?
Auric is the one.
In
who's
case a
doing the
sword
fighting.
comes flipping out of there.
Auric is the one doing the
Is this the
fighting.
mayor? Who's this?
No, the mayor is right here.
I don't see the mayor.
He's up here with his brother, Captain Thurman, and one of the town
Oh, there he
guards.
is, Wester. Gotcha. Literally everyone we've ever met is here.
Okay, so here's Ollie down here,
Where's Astra and his blanket?
right here.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Do I know who this is or no?
Never seen the guy before.
Okay. Which
yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Big. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He'll be around. He'll be lurking.
Okay. You guys can go ahead and, well, if you guys are where you're going to be, all right.
Which way would I ride in?
Probably over this way.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
I come in and I have one torch lit as I'm riding in.
Okay.
And when I get to that hill, I can see everybody. I light a second torch, and I ride in with my arms up, 2 torches up in the air, with my helmet, my cloak, my undead horse.
And they part.
Yeah.
They move out of the way for you for sure. It's
And
like,
I gotta
oh
get
no.
my token here.
While he's doing that, I kind of surreptitiously point at Auric there and focus really hard on my hat and try to send a message to Auric there.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I need to make a intelligence, I think it is. DC 10 intelligence arcana check.
Okay.
So, oh, I did fail. So my, oh my god, the +4 and it didn't
Don't
work.
forget you've got hero points.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
you,
yeah, all right.
you guys
got
got-
an extra one too.
you guys got 2 hero points already tonight. One from John from Blue Box and Jay. Both got you guys.
Oh, I
hero
missed
points.
No, we
Wait,
only
I
got
thought
the one
we
because
only
it
got
only.
one.
Yeah, unless we get them every time you get.
No, I
Here.
thought it was. No,
No,
it's
we
every
didn't-
time you
we-
hit 1,000.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
get
we
to
only
that
hit-
1,000 yet.
All right, 23.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm kind of pointing at him and I send a message so only he can hear it. And I just simply say, run for your life. And then I turn the spell off before he can respond. So he's got all
I'm
this
gonna buy
fanfare as
fucking-
Star comes, and all of a sudden in his head he just hears run.
Sociopathic.
I feel like
like
that's even worse than
Than
trying
poison.
to poison me. Like you're ruining my.
absolutely.
You're ruining the spectacle. If he leaves.
No, I didn't do it on Star. I did it on.
Yeah, I
on
know.
Auric.
We
There's
know
actually
what you
a
did.
fight. Even though you're.
The sword must be protected at all costs.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
All right. So go ahead. Continue on there, Star, with what you're doing.
All right,
You got
yeah,
your-
so I get off the horse.
I got to get a token for that horse sometime soon too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna obviously use it right now, but and I
Who knows? Who knows?
True. And I drop the actually, you know what I do? I walk in here. I mean, it's very easy to step over a 3-foot thing for me. And I drop one of the torches, you know, like down over here. And then I just walk like around the area, and I don't even look at my opponent yet. I look at all of the townspeople.
Okay. Which are surprisingly there when you showed up. The revelry and the jovialness of the people in anticipation of the fight died down, and it's like really quiet right now.
Yeah, and I drop the second torch over here, just onto the ground. And then I continue around, again, just looking at all the townspeople. I stop for a little while, just a little bit longer than I do normally at the end. Just look at the mayor and his crew. I take a quick peek at this guy.
Okay.
And just make a mental note of him. Continue around over here. Take the helmet off
Mm-hmm.
and toss it out of the ring toward the horse.
Okay.
And then slowly pull the sword from the scabbard where my other great sword used to be. And say, let's go.
Okay. Ulrich turns to you and goes, "Welcome, Star. Did you stretch your legs enough? Are you ready? You sure you want to strut a little bit more?" And Manura just looks at him and says, "Shut up. All right. Stand off. So there's no misunderstandings. This duel..." She was about to say something, then she stops and she looks at the both of you guys, Auric, and he looks at Star. "Is it to the death?" And Auric seems like genuinely taken aback for a second. Goes, "I wasn't planning on it, no."
No.
Oh, whew. Oh, that's good to know. Very well. All right. Let there be no mistakes that this duel is for the ownership and possession of the sword. Let me hear of you, each of you, acknowledge this. Of course, I acknowledge it. And she looks at Star.
Sure.
Huh.
I'm the star she was talking to.
I was just like,
Okay, and then Minora starts backing up. Just very well. Good luck to both of you. Once I leave this ring, you may go ahead and commence the battle. First, let me bring up the tracker. Before she steps out of the ring, Ollie, give me a perception roll. That's enough.
No, that was my
I didn't roll
initiative.
yet.
That was
Oh,
my
that-
initiative roll.
Okay, gotcha. All I saw was a number, and I went with it. Okay, so you did notice it.
Oh no.
Okay.
hero point.
He used it.
That second one was the hero point.
Did you use it? Oh,
you don't
wow.
have-
He
You don't
did.
have more?
He did double what he
As
had before.
as you're standing there, a hand is put on your shoulder, and you're like startled for a second. You turn around, and it's Grimslade, and he's smiling at you, and he goes, "Why don't you tell me what you cast on my friend?"
Why don't you step off?
Yeah.
I'm just merely asking a question. I would
Round
hate for there to
2
be
is
two
Grimslade
duels
versus
tonight. I know you might. And he points at your hat, your pointy hat, like to play at being a wizard. I am a wizard. So
Thank you,
choose your words
Zarathon and
carefully.
On,
You are a real
for
wizard, you
cheering
know what I did.
1,000.
He cheered 1,000?
Yeah.
Whoa! Congratulations, Zarathon. I mean, what am I saying? Thank you, Zarathon, and congratulations to you guys. Everybody just got another hero point.
Ooh,
I have
Thank
7
you.
hero points.
Oh, I see how it is. You're going to be snippy with me. Very well. Just know this. If you cast something on my friend to keep him from winning this duel, I'll obliterate you and your talking horse. Have a good day.
I just told him to run away like the coward that he is.
Oh, you obviously don't know who we are. That's all right.
You're the Ravers.
The Ravers. You're not
You're
there.
raving mad.
And he just smiles and he winks at you and he walks away. Okay. All right, let me roll for my man. It's time. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I gotta click on this thing. Let's see what he gets here. All right. Fuck. you what? You got a 12? What are you talking about?
I'll take this. Yeah.
Okay. All right. She Minora steps out of the outside of the ring.
Yeah, and I'm gonna first just use my movement.
Now he's got chain on and he's using a two-handed greatsword as well.
Okay. Yeah. So I do like
Bef-
go ahead. I'm sorry.
As soon as she steps out, Arik just winks at you and goes, "Good luck, Star."
I just nod, and then I just walk around him. You know, maneuvering the sword. You know, stretching out, making a little show of it, and then I'm going to attack twice. $22
Well, that's a hit.
for 8.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a superiority die
Okay.
to try to disarm him.
Okay. When you hit a creature with a weapon, you can spend one superiority die to attempt to disarm. Fortune drop. Your superiority die attacks roll. Target must make a strength saving throw on a failed save. Okay. What's your DER? Are you DC?
I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't say anywhere. Oh,
It-
DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my strength or dexterity. Obviously my strength. So 14, 17 is the DC.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. Now, do you still do damage
And
to
I
him, though,
do
with
the
that?
other D8 too, by the way.
Well, hold
which
on a
is another
second.
6. Yeah.
You add this period saving throw on a failed save. He
Yeah, I do the
drops
damage
object.
regardless. It's the
Yeah, the
save
damage
that-
happens. This
yeah.
is extra.
I didn't know if with disarm, because you're technically like attacking it. I don't know if it had something in there saying it wouldn't, but it doesn't. So okay, so and there's an additional 6 you did. Okay. All right, let's give my man his strength check. Okay. Hold on a second. There it is. And it says just a straight up strength check.
Yeah,
Okay.
on a strength
All right.
saving throw. Saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay, so this is going to get added 3 to this, whatever it is.
Damn.
Natural fucking 20.
All right. Well, he can
Hey,
let-
that was a really good shot. You just kept him from nat 20 in your ass in the combat.
I'll take that. Yeah. And I'm just gonna hit him again. By the way.
Okay. That is a miss.
I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay.
Okay. Great sword. 24 will hit
That'll hit.
for another 8.
Okay.
And I'm not
So-
going to use another. Like, I think I can only use one spirit arrow die anyway. So.
Okay. All right. Some nice hits. All right.
Yeah. What was that?
Arx-
24 points of damage right up front.
Yeah. Aric's turn. Okay. So basically, he is going to attack you back with his two-handed sword. 23.
Yep.
Oh, and it didn't.
If you hit the attack, it'll do it. Just press where it says attack and it'll do it.
Oh, cool! Look at that. So 15 points of slashing.
Jeez.
So that's attack 1.
Yeah.
Here comes attack 2.
Should take a level of barbarian.
13 is not
Should.
going.
Yeah, right.
13 misses, correct?
Yes, that misses. 18 is my AC.
Okay, excellent. He's going to action surge. Here comes attack 20.
Yep.
Gonna hit. Another 17 points of damage.
Jeez.
He's going to attack you again. 24. That'll hit.
Yep.
18 points of damage.
Wow. Yeah.
And he's going to second wind.
I'm not looking.
He already used his bonus action on the action.
Yeah, he
surge.
can't. He has to. He should have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second wind.
The bonus action to action surge is on his first one. It's not a second one.
That's okay. You did call it that way. Never mind. Go
Yep.
ahead.
So, and he will get. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this isn't
Your
going
attack.
well for me so far. All right.
Oh, he just dropped the kitchen sink on you. So
Yeah.
now let's see what happens.
Well, right back at you. I'm gonna.
There's nothing keeping you from turning around and doing exactly the same thing to
I'm
him.
going
Yeah.
to. Yeah. That's all
Yeah.
I can do at this point. I don't have a choice. So, hero point.
Okay, that's a miss. But
Yeah, I'm
yep,
using a hero
that's
point.
it.
Redo. $14 probably misses.
That still misses. Yeah.
All right.
How many hero points you got left?
I've got 5.
Lots.
5.
Can I
Okay.
use it again, or can I use it once per action? Right?
Once per roll? So yes. So you can't
so I
do
can't
it
use
again.
it again. All right, but
Yeah.
I can use
Mhm.
it again on this roll if I miss.
Correct.
25, I didn't miss. For 8. All right. Hold on, I'm looking at using the superiority die doesn't. I can use only one maneuver per attack, but it doesn't say that I use a bonus action or anything.
No, you don't.
Then I'm going to try to disarm him again.
Okay.
Another 8 for the damage. I didn't do the... Yeah, I did. So 16 so far for the damage. I gotta get rid of a superiority die. Then I'm gonna action surge. Did he make his saving
let me
throw?
do that roll. So what was the... Okay, 8 was
7.
the first 8 and 8. You did 2 8,
Yeah,
so 16 points altogether.
points, yeah.
All right, let's see. Get to add 3 to this. Okay, he's still going to fail.
Yep.
You disarmed him.
I disarm him. All right, I'm gonna
Yep.
action surge. I'm going to attack him again with a greatsword.
Okay.
18
That hits.
for another 8. Can I use another? I don't know that I have anything that's worthwhile using.
You can only use... I'm pretty sure you can only use 1 superiority die.
Well, this is a different
Per-
action technically.
Did you action surge then?
Yeah, I just action surge. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you could do it again.
But I don't have any now. I can't disarm him. But if I did that
No.
disarming thing again, could I knock the sword
No.
further away?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Because the only other things I have maneuvers are disarming, distracting, and sweeping, which none of them really make any sense.
I guess you're out of luck.
Fuck.
Let him pick the sword back up.
Yeah, all right,
Where's
fair
the
enough.
sword at? Can you kick it?
That's what I say. Well, I can.
You can do it, but it's not gonna. You're not. You can kick it away. But it wouldn't be a superiority die. Kick the sword away. If you want to kick the sword further away from him, I'm not saying that you can't do that.
But that would be another. That would be my second attack. Would be doing.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Or would it be a free interaction to kick a free out?
That's
Mm.
a good question.
I would. You know what? Normally, according to rules as written, it would be a free interaction. But this is in the heat of combat, and so
All right,
I'm
can
gonna
I
say
do
it
this?
would be the
Can I
action.
just step on it?
You totally could do that.
So I'm going to step on it and then swing again with my greatsword for my second attack.
There you go.
16.
That's it. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Hit. All right. For another 8. No, that's rolling the right way. I just keep rolling 8s.
Okay.
Hold on, and then I'm gonna action, and then I'm gonna.
Auric falls to the ground.
All right, I second win.
As okay, hold on.
All right, shit.
Auric
I didn't
falls to the
think,
ground.
I didn't.
As your last blow connects into him,
I didn't realize it was
Bam.
that off.
there is a vibration in the sword. It glows faintly of purple, and I'm sorry, I read something, got sidetracked there for a second. It glows purple for a second. There is you see mists of like light blue, almost as if like a ghostly smoke is being pulled out of Auric's body
fuck.
into the sword. This is what happens when you don't use non-lethal
I
damage.
know. I didn't
with
realize
this
he was this
sword.
bad.
So what I need you to do now is to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. $15.
Is a fail.
Hero point.
Okay.
Even though I don't think I'm gonna get better than a 15.
You never know. The odds are better than one roll.
Fuck. 11.
Even worse. You are pumped full of energy. Roll 1d12.
4.
You gain 4 hit points back.
Oh, all right.
Okay. And you hear in your voice, good. Oh, wait. This calls for the Pringles can.
Oh, so good. Yes. Thank you for unleashing me, you simpleton.
Wait, that's pretty fucking rude.
You are
I'm thinking this.
you're not intimidated by him.
No, I think
You
it's
are
rude.
now
I mean,
you're
I'm not.
enthralled.
Right. I'm not saying I'm
With the
not saying I'm
sword.
not enthralled by what's happened. I'm just saying that's a little fucking
No,
weird.
no. I'm just saying. So you are now enthralled with the sword.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes,
Where are we?
Hartford, Connecticut.
Where?
Hartford.
Last I checked, I was in Greyhawk.
Oh yeah. No, it's Harrodford. Harrodford. I have a really hard time pronouncing this one.
okay. So what I need to have happen now, I got to look something up. So
Can I
entertain
still
the
use my action surge that I was going to use? My not my action surge, my second win that I was going to use.
second win? Yes, you can use your second win. And actually,
How
what
does
we
that
should do
work?
is it's 1d10 plus
Plus-
1 for each level.
So
Right?
13.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
1d10 plus your fighter
No.
level.
Oh, so 15.
Yeah. So well, if you roll a 10, you got to
Oh.
roll them.
It's a D10. Sorry, I thought it was 10. Let's just. I rolled a 9. It's a 14. It was close.
Okay, close. All right.
All right.
Okay, but because there's still stuff going on, we're not actually going to be getting out of any kind of
Right. That's why.
combat or anything. So why don't we go ahead and take our midpoint break? Take a quick 5 minutes, if that. Refresh your beverages, get your some extra snackages, and see what the hell's going to happen next.
I
Because
thought
there's
it
definitely
was
some things
so
happening.
much tougher than this because he took me down to 3 hit points. I thought that he.
I was
gonna be
expecting it to
tougher.
be a lot. Yeah.
No, these guys. I mean, you got to remember when you first came here. They are a powerful. I mean, they're adventurers. They're but
I'm a little disappointed in him. Is what I'm saying. He kind of
he
did this
almost
to
took you
himself.
down on his first turn, man.
He did. He did. He came close.
Game dark.
Wow, you only had 3 hit points. huh?
3. I was down to 3.
If he'd have just had a better AC,
Yep.
or if you didn't have fucking hero points. If you didn't have hero points, he would have laid you out, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But anyway,
Thanks,
so
guys.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for the. I don't know if that should be thanks or not. I mean, it's an evil
No.
artifact, but
We'll see
these
what-
things happen.
All right. Well, we'll see what
Okay.
happens after the break.
We'll be right back.
And we're back. Thank you, folks, for hanging out with us here on a Tuesday night for Greyhawk Adventures. And yeah, things are going well
From your
for the
point of
perspective
view.
of the evil artifact.
Yeah.
Evil artifact. This is going great.
All right.
For everybody else, it's a shit show. But
Hold on, I got to. Okay, I'm gonna need an explanation for that last. Here, let me do a. Adam, do me a favor and tell all the beautiful people out there about the channel.
you'd think you'd be prepared after a break. Anyway,
I'm
folks,
prepared for
thank
one
you, Atrix91, for following. And join us here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern and every Wednesday for Return to Sector 1, which is a sci-fi western tabletop RPG, as I like to call them, that Will is using a... yeah, Raver, he was busy getting his snackages. It wasn't prepared.
My beverages.
And yeah, so Will has taken the D6 system, fucked it all up, and now he calls it the Wicked D system. Maybe he made it better. I don't know. That's for you, the viewers, to decide. And I guess the players. And that's every Wednesday. Although soon that will be ending, and we'll be going to it's not Woody City Kindred anymore, the vampire game.
It's
right?
Wicked City Kindred.
Oh, that's right. Wicked
See what we did there?
City. Yes. Super clever.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be starting soon. When will that be starting?
17th, hopefully.
Oh, really? So that's next week.
2 weeks from next week. You're right.
That's next week.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then
I know, right?
and then Fridays, we're not going to be on this Friday, guys. We're going to be taking a... Wait, are we? This coming Friday? This Friday we're on. Next Friday we're off. Okay. All right, thanks. I don't know what the date is anymore. It's really hard, but I'm just spending all day in my house and in my backyard.
I would not be here tonight if
That's fair. So
This
I'll know
Friday
when I
was-
don't see you on Tuesday
Yeah.
that we're off on that following Friday. Thank you. And anyway, Fridays we have Dragonlance. We just concluded the first module, Dragons of Despair, and moving into Dragons of Flame. That's right, we're playing the original DL modules in 5e, because I don't remember how to play any other edition. And I can barely play 5e, so it is what it is. And that's it.
Okay.
You done yet?
Yes. thank
Okay,
you.
great. So check
Okay.
those things out.
So now what we need you to do, Star, is we need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
That will go well, I imagine. 'Cause
Yes,
I am
you're
super
going to get a
wise.
+2 to this.
Oh, okay. Nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, so
So 21 then.
21.
well, he's got a -1, so it's actually
so
right.
just.
plus 21, because you said a
So
plus 2.
19
You said a
plus 2 is 21.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so basically, somebody just tried casting a spell on you.
I look around and see who did it. Fucking Grimslade. Who else would cast a spell on me?
I don't know who else would cast a spell on
It's
you.
fucking Grimslade.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to charge that motherfucker. Right?
you tell me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I need to do something. Yes, let's put a red X through Auric.
I really feel bad about that.
You should,
Yeah.
because now I'm going to have to go into pulling extra of the rovers out. There's more than just him. Okay, so I want everybody to roll a niche.
Mine didn't. I rolled and then it didn't. I clicked on my token and it didn't show up. But I rolled a natural 20. I rolled a 23.
Yeah, I see it over there. That's right. Go ahead and roll again. Make sure you click on your token.
Yeah, I had. They even put it
Oh, is it not connected to your character sheet?
in. No, I mean.
Okay, that's why. That's
well,
all right.
Maybe
I got it.
Maybe it's.
I got
not.
it. I got it. Uh-oh. Why is
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's why. It's because of... Okay, you up in there then?
Oh, I know why. Okay, I deleted it. Okay.
That's okay. Here we go. I'll put it in manually. Oh, you're already on there. Okay, cool. And let's give you the 23. Booyakasha. All right, let me roll. Flat old 20. A 1. How appropriate. Okay. And I guess I could take Auric out of here. Seems I was no mas. Okay. Here we go. At the top of the order. Ad Astra.
I am going to appear behind Star.
Okay. And actually, let me move Grimslate. He moved back down here after he talked to Ollie.
It was him that cast. I know it.
Looks like you killed him.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
I'm gonna need you to put down that sword, though.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
That was easy.
Don't let a fool talk to you that way.
I take my my joint and I just kind of flick it, and the ashes kind of just glom onto Star's armor, and starts to get hot as I cast heat metal.
Oh, that so sucks. There's no save for that. Why didn't you go ahead and put it in chat so that he can...
I wear studded leather armor. And it's magical.
Well, it's got metal in it, but I will cut down on the amount of damage that it does by half.
A manufactured metal object.
Yeah. So it normally would do what, 2d8? So it only
Says
do
such as
1d.
a metal weapon or suit of heavy or medium metal armor.
Okay.
Okay.
You would know. Well, you would see that. You would see what he was wearing.
Then I'll cast it on his helmet.
I took it off.
He took it off. Yeah.
Laying on the ground.
He took it off and threw it.
So he
to the
has
side.
no metal on him. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll just do this.
There you go. Okay, and that would be a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I used my good wisdom saving throw up earlier.
Yeah. You do still get a +2 to this, so it's actually just a +1.
Well, it's a +2 to the roll.
Yeah.
So 16.
So 16.
The 16.
16's a DC.
Okay, so you saved.
Damn.
But you did see that he tried casting on you.
Yeah, and the sword did too, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
He tried casting on us. Get him!
Yeah, I figured. I kind of like this guy, but man, he's obviously not what, not as nice as I thought he was.
ZR.
She'll dash out. Oop. this. She'll dash out and trying to take. Actually, you know what? She'll dash out and start seeing if she can do something to stop. I don't know.
Well, keep in mind you did see his soul get pulled out of his body into the sword, so
Yeah,
I don't know if that would
I
affect.
understand.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Still can't hurt to try.
Gotcha. Okay, Star. Are you gonna fight it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. No bonus to the save.
Right. 3. I would like to use a hero point.
Okay. That makes it. So he stands there. You can see like he's like with great indecision and. All right.
So
excellent.
I just don't do anything, right?
Nope. You
All right,
just
good.
stand there
Good.
for the
Okay.
turn. Ollie.
Well, I go forward to congratulate. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 50,
Everybody
55,
else is up
60.
there like all like getting intense, and he comes up. Hey, great job!
Hey,
man."
congratulations! Good job!
Where was
Looks
that
like
beer
you
I
ate
was
him out.
promised?
Is he gonna be okay later? I'll bet he's gonna feel really bad later when he wakes up. Wait, what's wrong with him?
Okay.
What did you do?
I mean, you saw.
This wasn't supposed to be a fight to the death.
Yeah.
Ollie definitely saw what happened. I don't know
Yeah.
how he's just catching up. He's just definitely saw what happened.
Well, he saw it, but he didn't really understand it until now when he gets
What is it?
closer and like
What a surprise.
what? Well, this wasn't supposed to be a fight to the death. What did you do? Why did you do that?
I totally thought he was tougher than he was. Sword maybe do it.
That doesn't make sense.
No. No, it doesn't.
It can't be the sword's fault. It must be maybe it was his fault.
He wasn't as strong as he said he was. He really built himself up to be much tougher than he turned out to be.
All right.
And yeah, Captain Mindmorph, Ollie did warn him.
So, that's true. All right. So, what's Ashido gonna do?
First, Katie is gonna unmute herself, and then Shido's gonna do the same exact thing that he did before.
Okay.
Ashido cast a spell on me?
Go ahead and roll me a saving throw.
That's awesome, actually.
Wisdom saving throw.
I don't know the DC. How do I? I
it's
always
more
forget how
than
to figure
that,
that out.
But I'm going to use a hero point.
DC is going to be 8.
Plus a proficiency bonus, plus your spellcasting modifier.
Correct.
Which I don't.
It's got to be
know
less than
those.
18.
Your intelligence.
Well,
modifier.
what's your class?
I think the DC is 15 on
He's a sorcerer.
So it's your
So
charisma.
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 So 2.
So that's 10.
Yeah, it's not gonna be 18.
And at 3rd level, your DC, your proficiency
is
bonus
a-
is 2.
It's the sidekick.
It's a sidekick, yeah. But
Yeah,
it would
it's gonna.
for
yeah.
the purpose of
It's hero points. My God.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 12.
Yeah,
12.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, there
Also
you go.
get 20 if I still get that +2. I don't know if I do at the moment.
So now he's down to 4 hero points. 3 hero points.
3 hero points. If
Three.
did you spend
2.
another hero point?
Yeah, 2 hero points. Okay. So it's
Only
just
down to
like
2.
just like freaking legendary saves. We're just whatever. Just throw out saves.
Let me just go through them. We'll be cool.
Okay. All right. So somebody tried casting on you again, man.
Fucking Grimslade.
Hey. All right. Oops.
Everyone else, the whole town rushes me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And there's a big scream from Saren as she comes in, starts walking in. How dare you!
To be fair, he's the one that challenged me.
I saw what that sword did. It's true that it is.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay. That's
That's
all
it?
she can do. She double moved and Grimslade and Shadrach are just like right here. They didn't. Nobody else is doing anything. The rest of the crowd is really murmuring. It's all like, you know.
They really did get their money's worth.
Okay, Ad Astra.
Okay. Astra's gonna look up at the sky, and the clouds are going to kind of move around and part, and a beam of light is gonna strike
Oh.
down where Star is standing. Yeah. So, can you see that?
No. I
No,
see where
did
it
you-
says 5 feet, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That circle.
I don't see the
No,
circle.
I don't see a circle.
Oh. So it's. I'll draw a square.
It's a 5-foot radius is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Is that it?
All right,
Okay.
so where am I? In the box that I'm in.
There you go.
No,
there we go.
No, it's bigger than the box.
Okay, I see it now. Con save.
When you start your turn.
Okay.
So that's my.
Does it? I take it the damage happens at the end of the turn then too, or
No, it happens when he starts his turn.
okay? When
We'll
it starts
just
his
remember
turn.
it's
Got
7.
It. Got it.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to pick up a rock from the ground and spin it around in my hand. It's going to kind of start to glow bright like a star. And I'm going to pick up 3 rocks. They're going to glow like a star. It's
Okay.
like a magic stuff.
All right, Ziara.
Gonna hold their action. If oh crap, fuck. I almost said Astra. No, Star. If Star drops his weapon, then Ziara will act.
Okay, what are you intending to do when he drops it? To go in and scoop it up?
Yup.
Okay. All right, Star.
All right, so I made the first wisdom save. I'm assuming I'm going to need to make another. Right?
And a
Are you?
Constitution save.
Are you? Yeah, it's
Well, no, I
started
know
to-
that. I know that. That'll just hit me. I'm talking about with the sword, dealing with the sword.
Yes, if you're trying to resist its orders.
So, but before I do that, I look to Ollie and say, "Take me down." And then I will do my Constitution save, which I'm pretty good at. 25. So
So
I
you
take
take-
half.
Half damage, yep.
Alright, so. 3. And this wisdom save.
Yep. That is a fail.
I'm going to use the hero point.
Okay.
14.
That is a fail.
Fuck.
Now the sword is basically like, kill them all.
Yeah, I know. I know what it wants me to do.
Crap, I'm sorry. I
I-
forgot to say something. When you're done, Adam.
Go ahead. I'm just going to attack poor Aster here, which I really don't want to do. But He's the one that's been fucking with me. Him and
That
fucking
will, of course,
him and
yeah.
Grinslade.
Right?
Fuck.
That's a hit.
8.
Shield.
Nice.
Oh, good. And second misses then.
Shield's still
Yep.
up.
Yep. Okay.
So it's just banging off this invisible force field. That's probably making the sword even
See-
egg.
You seem angry. Are you
Ollie.
okay?
All right,
And he
Ollie.
yells out, "No!"
So,
And
Just
then-
before, I'm sorry, I totally forgot to say this. Ziara would have said to Siren, "Is there anything you can do for Ari?"
Ollie needs
Okay.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Because you're moving in. That box is the
You would have seen that sunlight,
moonbeam,
though, right?
Yeah, he knows
Moonbeam?
it's there. So
It's a moonbeam.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have moved there. then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
get around.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry,
saying.
Moonbeam.
I guess
I'm
I
sorry,
didn't even
Moonbeam.
realize it was still there. So.
yeah.
All right, I basically yell no, and very upset, but I do make an attack. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm over here. I cast magic missile,
There you go.
and then I
Good
decide
idea.
what to do. So 10 damage from the magic missile.
Okay.
Hey, are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Then I
Yeah.
action surge, run over, and make my attack then. 17,
No.
22
That'll hit.
for 11.
I'm down.
Then I stand over him then and just kind of like keep everybody else at bay. Like, back, get back.
Okay. Ashito.
So I'm literally standing over him.
Gotcha.
Ashita will hold his action. If anybody gets aggressive, he'll use something.
he'll
He's
he'll
gonna
shock
figure
him.
some shit out because
He'll
that's
do a
not
st-
cool.
he'll do a
Aggression
st-
is not cool, folks.
A static bolt. Is that what you're holding on to do?
I mean, yes.
Okay. All right, everybody else. 5, 10,
Wait.
15,
Yes.
20.
Sorry, I had to register. I had to think of whether or not that was a cantrip or what.
Chad's just coming along. Saren, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Saren's like, he's dying. Move so I can heal him.
Just stay back.
Are you going to let him die?
No, of course not.
Well, he's dying right now. As soon
Do
as it's
not
his turn,
touch
he's
the
going to have a
weapon.
death save.
Do not touch the weapon.
What?
I care not for this weapon. It's obviously evil incarnate, but it's not of my concern at the moment.
And work your magics, but do not touch the weapon.
10, 15, 20. Manura comes up. She goes, Ollie, why don't you ease down there, partner? Just back up. And we'll make sure that the sword's taken away to a safe place where we can all talk about it.
No.
And she like puts a hand on Saren's shoulder to like keep her from like going forward to heal Star at the moment. It's not a request, Ollie.
You just want it for yourself.
No.
Oh, yes. Pick it up, Ollie. Pick it up.
I know it.
I couldn't control it, but you can.
So
Stop antagonizing him, Star.
if Star dropped the weapon, that would have triggered. That was Yara's trigger.
That would have.
triggered
So
the
does
action.
Ziara want to run over there? I mean, Ollie's right there. So
He's distracted.
She also still has the pass without trace up. No?
No, that went away with another spell, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, she would try to slip it into bag that Astra might have.
Okay, so first things first. Basically, it's going to come down to this. You're going to run over and grab.
She has gloves
this...
on. BT dubs.
Okay, you're gonna run over and grab the sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, Ollie's.
Well, as soon as she comes running for that sword, I mean, she would have come running for the sword before them, so he'd have turned and brandished his weapon towards her.
Gotcha. Okay, so
I
basically,
was
we'll
gonna
have.
stealthily do it though. Do you want me to roll stealth? Like just kind of sneak up behind.
It's gonna be. Yeah, go ahead, but it's. Ollie's gonna have advantage on this.
Do you want me to roll with disadvantage?
No, I'll just let Ollie roll with advantage on his perception on it.
Nope.
Okay, so there you go. He sees you
Yeah.
coming. Easy.
Great.
So, and then he tells you, so do you stop at that point in time?
She would, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So Manura is like, I don't want to have to put you down, Ollie. That sword's evil. You saw what it just did. It just sucked the soul out of Auric.
Yes.
Which was
It
pretty
seems to have done
fucking
something.
cool.
Yes. So I'm thinking, you don't want to hurt anyone, do you?
Not if they don't deserve it.
Excellent. So why don't you back away and let us take care of the sword?
I don't trust you.
That's fair enough. I don't trust you either. That's why we're all going to talk about what to do with the sword.
Still don't trust you. To have possession.
Don't make me do it, Ollie. I don't
You
want
saw
to.
what it did here. I can't trust anybody to touch it.
I don't think we can trust anybody to trust it. And that includes you.
Wake me up the second
not
time. I'm going to be
touching
much
it.
better at doing this, I promise.
you hear in your, like, as you're dying,
The
you hear
little-
the voice is still
little
talking
on
to
his
you.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Hey, Ollie. He'll
Okay.
be fine if
She-
he wakes up.
She spent her turn talking to you. Everybody else who was going to move moved. You do hear from over here, from the dwarves, from
Those dwarves don't care for a second.
what's her name? Halia shouts out, "They're all nothing but vultures. That's what they are. They're vultures. We should take them all down now. They're evil, in league with Abathor."
Yeah,
Okay, Ad Astra.
got us there. Yeah.
I'm gonna say to the dwarf in Dwarvish, that Abathur guy's bad news, man. I want nothing to do with him, that's for sure. And I'm gonna lean down, and I have already prepared. So I'm gonna pick up the sword,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at Ollie. I'm gonna wink. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
It doesn't like come out the bottom.
No, it does not
Dude,
come out the bottom. No, it does not come out the
Oh,
bottom.
shit. This bag is not nearly big enough.
I just drop it in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And with a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Star.
All right. Star,
Hey, wake up, buddy.
you're back amongst the living. Ziara.
Make sure Star's okay.
So basically, Star, your eyes flutter open and you see Ziara looking down at you.
I remember everything that happened up until then, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all you're doing, Ziara? Because he looks fine. Well, he doesn't look fine. He looks like he almost got the shit completely kicked out of him, but he survived the fight. You know what I
Captain
mean?
Mymorph just wrote, he won the sword in fair combat and then was jumped by Wes. Wes is evil. Kill him. I'm pretty sure Captain Mymorph is playing the sword.
Right?
So Ziara will just, do a quick check to make sure that Star's okay, and then to Saren again will say, is there anything you can do for Auric?
And yeah, when it comes, you know what? She would have ran over here anyway during her turn. So she's over there, and
I would drop
Nothing happened.
concentration on the moonbeam, by the way.
okay. Hold on a second. Bloop. It is gone. Yeah, she's over there, and she actually, after a little bit, starts crying. So, well, she was crying anyway. Now she's sobbing. So there you go. All right, Star.
So if she lets her, Ziara will come over and try to console her.
She will.
I sort of look up and realized what happened.
And you wake up too. Aside from Ziara, there's Ollie standing over you
Yeah.
with his sword,
Yeah.
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Sorry.
And I just grab onto Ollie's leg with my big meat hook of a hand and say, let it go. And that's it. I'm still laying there just holding onto Ollie.
Gotcha. All right, Ollie.
So you try to grapple?
I do try to. I get. Fuck, yep, I
So
do.
we have to do an opposed grapple then if you're grappled?
I do. We
Damn.
do. Is this a disadvantage for me because I'm laying on the ground? Although he is right
Ollie
above
got
me.
the one.
Oh, I could beat that.
Well, I have an 8, but
He's also got hero points.
Seven. I got a couple left too. Nope.
I
got,
do,
I got
but I
one left.
probably would feel a little sorry. But now that it's my turn, I would attempt to break that grapple.
Okay.
I have to do an athletics again?
Yes.
Is it at regular or is it disadvantage because I'm on the ground?
No, being on the ground is going to have nothing to
I'm
do with
also
this fight.
super strong and huge. 24.
Okay,
I
he's still
rolled
got
like
you.
crap.
And
So.
I'm not letting go.
Like, let me go. What are you doing? Let me go.
Let the sword go, Ollie.
They're taking it somewhere.
Let him
We
take
need to
it.
keep an eye on it before it does something else to somebody else.
Let it go.
I'm continuing to struggle.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna let go of you, dude.
Ashido.
You're literally the only friend I got left here.
He's not doing
man,
anything.
That's super sad, man.
Actually, he'll trail behind Astra a little bit.
Oh, hey, buddy.
I'll yell out to Astra one step further and I'll zap you.
Oh.
Fuck.
Seems dangerous.
Shido looks back at you as if to suggest if you zap him, he'll zap you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
There's a lot of zapping going on.
All right, hold on here. I need to get something. Oh,
I hope the dragon comes. I really do, 'cause I wanna- That would be so fucking awesome.
If the dragon came down now.
Yes, that would be so great.
I'd really want like Ashido to be the one wielding the sword that kills the dragon.
That would be cool.
I just think that would be pretty great if he had it in his mouth.
With like his
Yeah.
tail.
All right, here we go. Let's see here. Actually, let me do this very quick. Adam, entertain the folk for a second.
So, everybody, as we mentioned before, Tuesday nights, you of course have Greyhawk Adventures here at 9 p.m. at Wicked Studios LLC, and also YouTube/Mr. Atom PL, and Facebook/Wicked Studios on Wednesdays. Did you know that we're finishing up with Return to Sector 1? It sounds like we have one episode left, from what I can tell. So the conclusion of Return to Sector 1 before going into Wicked City Kindred which is a Vampire the Masquerade game. Will and Wes, you guys are playing in that, right? Is Uncle Tony DMing still? Is that the deal?
Yes, Uncle Tony's the DM, and Wes and myself are both players in that.
Awesome.
Okay, we're ready to go. Okay, so Minura steps up, and she attacks Ollie.
Unprovoked. I knew she
Yeah.
was evil.
Got provoked.
She crits.
Fuck.
God damn.
God damn it.
So let's hold on a second. Let me go get the crit chart.
I knew she was evil. Obviously, the sword has influenced this, whoever this is.
It's spreading. Its influence.
It's
nefarious.
everywhere. Hey Ollie, roll me a D100 and tell me what you get there, buddy.
'81.
Ooh. Okay, quadruple damage.
Ooh!
Jesus Christ.
So hold on a second here. Let me see what we got. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so that's
Everybody's gonna be rolling new characters.
okay. She just did 82 points of non-lethal damage to you.
Jesus.
Then I'm dead.
No,
Non-lethal damage to you.
I'm more than double my hit point maximum, so I'm deceased.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take this well.
It's non-lethal damage. Non-lethal. It doesn't matter how much she did if it's non-lethal. So she just walks up and with one swipe with this, she's got a heavy mace. She, bam, upside your head, and you just boom down. Okay. Then she looks down at Star, and she's like, "We good?"
No.
What do you mean no?
No, I don't know who this chick is, but she's on my shit list.
Yeah.
Manura, I gotta
no-
write this name down because
Minura.
Manure.
she hadn't even came to my attention before today.
You didn't have to do
Manura,
that.
evil.
He's
witch,
not dead. He's just knocked out.
who
You didn't have to do
attacked
that.
Me
You see him
with
not letting the sword go.
provocation.
I think telling people that you want an evil sword is provocation.
Must kill her as soon as possible. Exclamations.
Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. So she's just looking, she's looking down at you, she touches it. He's just knocked out.
I had him.
Yeah, I don't know about that. No offense. You're pretty tore up.
As tore up as you're gonna be, asshole.
Now, do you really say that, or you don't?
I think that.
Okay.
And
All right,
we'll
just want to make sure you didn't
I'll tell you
it.
what happens in three turns.
3 turns. Okay. So after that, she starts walking back away, and she looks over and she says to Sarin, "You want to take care of Ollie over there?" And at this point, she stops to right there, and she goes, "Thurman, get your boys together." And the guards start coming in. Okay.
I thought there were only 7 guards.
They had more coming.
Did we get more guards?
Mm-hmm. They were last time you were talking with Thurman. You said that he had more guys coming up from Neural, even.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. What's Ad doing? Gonna continuing on?
Whoa, everybody, let's just all stop hitting each other. It's gauche. which is such a fun word. And he's gonna take another step. He's just gonna step out and
Minora just is like, take that to Thurman's barracks.
I don't know where that is.
Actually, you do. You've been in town long enough that you know where
Yeah,
the guard place is.
he's gonna say who?
The guard barracks.
Oh, it's not leaving the bag though.
That's fine. I don't want it to.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And I'll head that way.
All right. Ziara.
Yeah, she would have given Minera kind of like a WTF look, but and like would sort of make sure Ollie was okay. But
Yeah, Ollie's just, if you go over and you check him, he got his bell rung, but fierce.
yeah,
He's like
and then
out cold.
she's kind of playing mom right now. She's kind of like, is everybody okay? And like making the rounds and
Gotcha.
consoling Saren and
Okay.
nothing special.
Star.
I'll stand up.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna move over here for a second. And I turn to Saren, is her name?
Yeah.
And say, I know this doesn't mean anything, but I'm sorry. And then I move over here. And I kneel down, put my hands up over my head, say, leave the rest of them. This is all me.
It's all the sword. It's not you, Star.
I just sit there. Well, kneel there.
Okay. All right. Ollie's still unconscious. I wonder how long that would last for. I'd have to look up the rules.
It's got to be easier to figure out than that fucking Marvel game, because everything else in that Marvel game is so easy except for once you get knocked out. The math is incredible. It's ridiculous.
You'll gain some hit points after an hour.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. So you're basically out for the hour. Ashito.
He's gonna continue chilling with Astra.
Oh.
Okay. Unless anybody else does anything, let me move this undead horse out of the way. You can barely see it on the grass over there.
It's camouflaged.
That's why I need to make a token for it so that we can actually see it. Because unless the background's right, you can't see this one at all. So unless anybody else is going to do anything, the guards are going to come in. They'll collect Ollie. And then they're going to come over and they will
arrest this Minura person.
They're going to come over and they're going to get Star and basically Minura is going to be like she'll come over and she'll talk to you. She's basically like, so are you in control of your faculties? Can we all have a conversation about this, or am I going to have to put you into the
Watch out, she's obviously possessed.
He's knocked out.
Yeah.
And he's like having these thoughts.
I just know. I know what Ollie's thinking. I can feel it. Say, yes, I'm in control.
All right. I think it's time we all get together and actually talk a little seriousness about whatever this is and whatever the hell's going down with that sword.
What you did to Ollie, though?
He regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours.
Okay. What? He was threatening to continue on after the sword. He's obviously not in his right mind either.
I had him, and you sucker punched him.
Actually, technically, what Ollie was doing was trying to keep anybody from touching it.
Yeah.
That was his actual goal. But So from his perspective, this woman came up and hit him in the back of the head.
Thanks, Nightheart Gaming, for
obviously
rating.
she
And hey, guys.
is
Oh, and my
possessed.
favorite Daka Flocka Flame is here,
So-
by the way.
Every villain thinks they're the good guy. So you're
Yeah.
consistent.
So from
No,
from his
you're right.
perspective,
Ali was like
he
nobody's.
is
Yeah.
possessed because he
Yeah.
didn't actually do anything to anybody
He did threaten to hurt.
other than the
Astro.
most reluctant of taking down Star because he saw no
Well-
alternative.
Minura saw it this way. You were threatening other people still, and she gave you an option to back off, and you didn't take it.
She said, back
So-
off.
Well-
Whack.
Yeah.
She gave him an option,
She's
and
a-
he didn't take it.
She's as big of a dick as I am. Come on.
That's
I'm not saying that he's not justified for being pissed as hell at her.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, what's going to happen is we're going to drop out of initiative. Hi, Frank. How's it going? All right. That's Frank Nightheart. So just in case you wonder who the hell I'm saying hi to. We're going to drop out of the Anish there. And everybody's going to go over to the guard barracks. And basically, what'll end up happening is, hold on a second here, do something. Okay, don't need that anymore.
Oh, thanks.
That's all right. I've got something else for you.
Oh, great.
Where's it at? Hold on a second.
It's like one of those things like if you work at a nuclear power plant, there's always like a hum.
A
And then
hum
when
that's
there's a
going
problem,
on.
they
Yeah.
turn it off. Like that's what I just felt like. Like
Yeah.
shit, what's going on?
So that was really heavy. So here, we need something a little bit light. Let me do this instead. Okay. There we go. That's all for you.
Thanks.
Okay, so all right. So basically, what happens is that everybody's taken over, and you're taken over to the guard barracks. Ollie's put in one of the cells on one of the cots. The door's not closed or locked though, but he's laid down on the cot. And essentially, there at the guard barracks is going to be Minura, Thurman, and 5 of his guards. Okay. And then there'll be you guys. There'll also be Grimslade, Saren, and Shadrach. Or Shad for short. Okay. So you guys all get there.
Ken Axum, for following.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that very much so. All right. So she has when you guys get there, she has Astra put the sword in on a cot in one of the cells, and she's going to lock the cell. She's like, you
Wait,
don't.
what?
She's going to put the sword
Oh, the sword.
in one of the cells and close and lock the cell.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I thought for some
I'll go in the
reason
cell
I
if you
heard that.
want.
I think a please. would
She's
have to
like,
be in order
okay.
on that.
But the sword stays in the bag. That's like
She's-
a not.
she's
it's a
like-
non-starter.
She's like, yeah, I would agree with that. I take it that's some sort of bag of holding you got there.
Maybe.
Fair enough.
So she doesn't take the sword out the bag. Astra goes into the cell, and she can close me in the cell if she wants to.
Yeah, she'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll allow that to happen.
Okay.
Saren is. Hold on a second. Let me get Saren. All right. Let's see here. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. And she casts on Ollie. So you get 3 hit points back. You don't have to worry about waiting the 1d4 hours. You are back up and in the world of the consciousness. and you guys are all in there in that room now.
3 of us are in cells. ZR is
Well,
the
here-
other cell. Ollie, the door's open on Ollie's cell, but 2 of us are
Yeah.
in cells.
Here, let me. You know what? I'm gonna actually.
Join us Friday nights when we play the original Dragonlance modules. We have just moved into Dragons of Flame. Daka Flocka Flame, I think of you every time I say that. Just because I love saying that name.
You do.
And we finished the first module last week with some pretty crazy circumstances. Dragons of Despair. So we're playing it in 5e. So I'm DMing that one. KD is playing Zarek, an elf fighter. And Will.dm is now Will.player on Friday
Pew,
D&D.
pew, pew,
So
pew.
God damn it, Will every fucking time.
That's right.
So join us Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern to check that out.
Okay, this will be really quick. So you got the door there to the front. There's this. You got a couple of desks in here. Sort of like Mayberry, except it's got this doorway. There's no
We can't
doors
see
here.
what you're talking
Yeah, you
about.
Oh,
didn't-
that's
you
right.
didn't
My
give
bad.
us
My
over
bad.
that.
I'll switch it over here in a second. Dude.
We could probably have done this.
No way, man.
Theater of the mind.
And been denied my artistic abilities. Check
Oh,
that
wow.
shit out.
I don't
Oh,
even know
wow.
if I should put the folks on
Oh,
this.
wow.
But you know what?
Don't-
We will.
Don't you dare deprive them.
There you go, guys.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Go ahead and
We
I'll
can all just
It
be
almost
mature adults.
looks
we can
like-
all be mature adults here. We can all see it and think it, but none of us have to say it, and that will make it funnier.
See, I'm
You know
seeing
what's
a
you know what's
toucan.
funnier than that is I didn't see it and I wasn't thinking it until you just said that.
But now you do.
Where
and now
I
you
don't
are.
see it.
And
I'm
I
still
am
seeing a
not-
toucan. I'm seeing an angry toucan.
Oh, okay.
I
that's
see an
fine.
angry. That's what I saw. I saw just like a weird gun or a face or something.
I see
Sarathon says, "My son's 9. Will, would you like him to help you do some mapping?"
Yes. Okay, so in here, this is the cell that you were in. Here's
Ready for
Saren.
gargantuan? There you go.
There.
I'm here.
Everybody stop fighting.
From now on, the fox and I make the rules.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
says the fox.
Yeah.
Right?
What does the fox say? It's fee fi.
Everybody get down.
Yeah, I know. Get the fuck down and listen to me for a second. That's what the fucking fox says.
Okay, hold on to get some of these guys over there.
What happens to a human when it gets struck by lightning?
This motherfucker, this.
Oh, goodness me. Okay, hold on. Where's
So I
the,
still don't
okay.
understand why we just are we fighting somebody? Or why couldn't this just have been a conversation?
Because
I
I,
mean,
don't know
I-
what you guys are gonna do.
I need the visual, so
Fair,
this
fair
is
point. Fair point to
That's
that
fair.
one. We're a rather unpredictable bunch.
I
Right?
don't know what you're talking about, Wes.
/ very predictable.
It is, at this point, we've got to be pretty
Pre-
predictable. At this point.
Predictably unpredictable.
There you go. Okay, so here we go. Okay.
Am I in a
Where's-
cell?
No. And let's say you'll be over in that cell right
Oh,
there with the sword. Okay. So
As soon as I sputter awake, I'm gonna
Mhm.
look up at Saren there and say, something is possessing this town towards evil.
what are you talking about?
This town is being possessed towards evil. Didn't you just see that woman just attacked me out of nowhere?
Yes, I saw her take you down because you were threatening others.
Because I was telling everybody to leave the sword alone.
She stands up, she goes, You'll get no sympathy from me. You're part of them, the vultures, the ones who killed Auric.
No.
No.
Yes,
No.
you are.
That was me.
And you're part of the vultures
I had
as
nothing
well.
to do with his death.
You didn't try and stop it.
Yeah, he did.
I
He
did,
fucking
actually.
took
I
me-
told him to run. He chose not to run.
The fight
You
shouldn't
can
happen.
even ask your wizard.
Let me ask you this, Sir Knight in training. Did you tell your friend Star not to fight? Did you tell him to give up the sword to the mayor like
Telling
he was?
him not to fight
tasked
would
to?
be dishonorable.
So what you're telling me is you did not. So
Auric
your words are
challenged me.
hollow to me.
Dishonorable.
And she storms off. She starts crying again.
Your friend could have listened to my advice.
She's gone. Minora just like sees her go and she like shakes her head and goes, "All right." So
All right, at that point, he'll pull out a paper and a pen and start writing a letter. And that's what he's going to do for the...
all right.
I would like to speak
Just-
with your manager.
I was gonna say he's being
No,
a Karen.
he's gonna write a letter
Strongly
home
worded.
detailing exactly from his perspective what has happened here
Gotcha.
and how there needs to be some law and order probably sent to this town, because from in his perspective, starting with the
I
mayor,
think that was
appears
supposed to
to
be
be
us.
There was.
that the town is apparently much more corrupt than anybody ever thought.
Totally corrupt. so Minora goes, all right. So here's
And that
the
it's probably
deal.
the sword's fault, but yeah.
Yeah. Minora goes, so here's the deal. As you can tell, the mayor's not here. There's a reason for that. I actually work for the Count. I was sent here to keep an eye on things on a subtle level. Make sure everything was going according to his wishes and so that the mayor didn't know politics. You understand. Stupid shit. While your methods are unorthodox, you were being very protective. The sword seems to change things. Now, I've gotten it on good authority. Did I put Grimslade in there?
No, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I did not.
Oh wait, no, that's
You
Chandra.
said he was.
There he is.
but
Yeah,
I
there he
think-
is.
Yeah,
There he is right there.
very cool.
I just don't have the names on these ones. She looks over at Grimslade and then she looks through the bars at Astra and she goes, "This thing's evil."
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
In fact, I said that. I think I said that this duel was a bad idea.
Well, it was worth
But it
a
was
shot.
really fun to watch until it wasn't. Until it wasn't.
It was.
You
I
guys
know.
You guys did a great job setting up the ring and everything. It was really quick too. The benches were comfy.
I gotta say, out of character here, Adam, you were sweating it in that first round. When you
I thought he was going to take me the fuck down in round one. That's
He
why I had
dropped
to kill him.
I had to.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
I totally
No,
thought
dude,
was tougher
he
than
dropped the kitchen sink on you because if he didn't take you down in that first round, I was pretty sure he wasn't going to
I
get
have
you.
to say, as bad as I feel about killing him, I'm still happy that I won.
Never meet
Right.
your heroes. That's what I always say.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
Right?
Kill him in
Very
Mortal
disappointed.
Kombat
He should have
every
been able
time.
to take me down.
So
Yeah, this whole business is nasty.
we're going to have to figure out something to do with this sword. You're still under contract with the
I'm not.
Count.
I'm not under contract.
You're not under contract, but yeah, she goes, well, excluding you, Astra.
Right.
If you wish to be released from that, I've been authorized to allow you to do so without having to repay the money. It is your choice. There's still work to be done, and there's still a dragon to be slain.
Oh yeah, there's a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really want to slay that dragon.
Oh wow,
It was the whole point of going in to get the sword.
just dope
Yeah.
creatures. Real majestic, beautiful language.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We didn't know that the sword was what the sword was, now did we?
Well, I told you.
Afterwards.
I wasn't here then.
Yeah.
I was
So-
only here now. Well, a little bit
You were here
before.
before this.
Before then, but not then.
Will you also be here in the future? I'm confused.
I hope so. I hope to be. Don't we all, though?
No, I'm not feeling that.
So well said. So well said. So, what's your decision?
Sounds good.
I need to be held accountable for what I did.
You were under the influence of the sword, were you not?
I was. But I still
You're-
did it.
It happens. He shouldn't have challenged you. He thought it would be a more humane way as opposed to us trying to forcibly pull it away.
But yes, you the attentive one in the cell.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's me. You could always release him into my custody.
All right.
What?
To like rehabilitate him.
Sure.
Get him on the straight and narrow.
I just want to know if you want to continue your contract. As far as the sword business is concerned, we'll figure out what we're going to have to do with it.
Mm-mm.
So Ziara will go to say something,
She
like,
looks over at you, Astra, and goes, "You're involved in the consideration of what to do with it, Astra."
Oh, okay. Great. Well, as long as it doesn't leave this bag. Ever.
Well, we got to figure out something.
Not
to do with the
ever.
log.
Ever sounds like such a long time. No. Until I destroy it. Then it can leave. Right before I destroy it, it can leave the bag. That wasn't clear.
Yeah. I'll send word back to the Count so that he can send up one of his wizards. Maybe we can figure out something in
Mm-mm.
general to do with it.
Mm-mm. That won't work either. Sorry. This is beyond you.
Hey, maybe.
It
I don't
sounds
know.
so condescending. I'm sorry. I meant like beyond your means.
And so Minura goes, "So how do we destroy it?"
Oh, I don't know. I'm like, I know. Wait, I know like the rough steps to do it. I just have to talk to some people first, but they're not here.
All right. Well, who do you need to talk to?
I know one of them.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Who?
She's a witch. She's a witch in one of the circles.
I have to look at this name so that I don't, because otherwise I'll get it wrong. Abdra?
Dagra.
Adabra.
Adabra.
Dagra. Abracadabra.
I know, it's such a... That one I should have changed. Why I didn't change that name, I don't know.
He'll
But-
say all of those names until somebody corrects him. Yeah, that one.
Adabra.
I gotta talk to her first.
Well, we can bring her here.
Do you think she'll be comfortable with that?
Sure, why not?
I don't know. She doesn't seem to like people very much.
Well,
Yeah, you can bring her here. I'll talk to her. It's fine.
all right. Fair enough. Sounds like a good starting point.
In the meantime, what are you gonna do with these ruffians?
I haven't gotten an answer from him yet.
Yeah, that's
Ziara
true.
starts slinking out of the room when Minura asks that and like goes to about to say like, no, I think I want to not be under contract anymore. But then Ashito will kind of like zap her and like give her a little teeny tiny shock, and she'll be
Right.
like, no, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it.
Does Astra notice that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's in plain view in front of all of us.
It's a baby shock. It's like a little
Yeah.
like stab,
Yeah.
like he rubs against her and
He
know what
just
I'm saying?
notices it and just looks at Ashido and just takes note of it.
Star?
Sure.
All right. Ollie. Ollie.
I just stare at him.
It's a girl, but okay.
He's really engrossed in his
Girl.
writings.
I'm just envisioning all of the ways that I'm going to murder her, and
My God, what?
That's a
What
night
is
for you.
going on?
What we need to
Challenge her
start
to a duel, dude. You don't.
the new
murder
pool
her.
should be whether or not Ollie actually becomes a knight. The over and the under.
Like a death knight?
Ooh,
That would
I
be
didn't think
cool.
about that. Star's got you beat though already on the way. Maybe you should take some notes. See if you can get his helm from him. You got the cloak already.
Astra will say like, "Hey, buddy, no hard feelings about you like threatening me or whatever. Do you want to smoke some? I
What's
can have
that?
the guards hand it to you."
no,
I'm kind of like, "Are you sure? It'll take the edge off so much."
I would never,
Never.
ever
Oh,
do such a thing.
why not?
I must remain in control of my faculties at all time.
I say, Ollie,
But you were
dude.
unconscious. You seem real out of control,
Yeah.
man. Just saying. I don't have a baseline, a big baseline, but you know, it seems bad.
Zero will be like, Ollie, it might do you good.
Yeah, man.
No,
You
Here
could
comes the
stand
peer
to loosen
pressure,
up
Ollie.
just a bit.
I swear by it. I can't even
All the cool
sleep.
kids are doing it, Ollie. Come on, don't be an L7, bruh.
Where's Connie, by the way?
I'm back at the stable, I imagine, unless she wandered somewhere else.
So is your answer is no answer then, Ollie? Minera asks him.
I think that you have an ulterior motive in mind, and I do not trust what you are saying or anything that you are saying because you have no honor at all. Therefore, I have no opinion of you or your offers.
So what would it take for you to trust me?
Yeah, I think that ship sailed.
Fair
What
enough.
about a duel? Those
What about-
usually work well in
You know,
situations
Like,
like
start.
They already have
Start.
the arena. They have the arena set up already, and
this.
everything.
The arena's already set up.
You just got to clean up some
Astra,
of the
just guys.
They have to
Yeah.
clean up some of the blood from the grass. I mean, you don't really have to clean up blood at all if it's all grass. That's
Zara's
good.
gonna be like,
It's
"No
good
more-
to kill in nature.
No more duels. Please, no more duels.
All right, never mind. It was a bad idea. Well,
Well,
I mean,
hold on
Ollie
a
could-
second there. Are you sure, Ollie? We
As
could
far
still
as
use you
trusting
here. No, I'm talking about your contract. I'm talking about you working for the Count. You don't have to
I
trust
still
me to do that.
intend to defeat the dragon,
All right.
but I
just
do
Mhm,
not
go ahead.
trust you in the least.
And
All you
how
have to
can I-
do is fulfill the contract.
Honor would demand it.
is
All right.
is do,
Honor
does
might
the
also
contract-
demand a duel, but I'm just throwing shit against the wall
Does-
to see what sticks.
does the contract include having to listen to people and take orders?
No, actually. You're free to do as you please so long as you're doing the will of the Count. You're already pretty much on that task of trying to take care of the dragon problem. And with Ark now out of the picture, I think the Rovers are going to be, well, sorry. And he looks at Grimslade and Shad and goes, leaderless. Shad pipes up at that time. Oi, I can lead us. Hey,
Well,
I can
congrats-
take us to go kill the dragon.
Congrats on the promotion.
I don't.
So she
wanna
goes-
Seem.
So you still seem to be the best option.
I don't want to seem insensitive, but did I? Did I win the bet?
Zara again is gonna be like, Star.
Grimslade
Star.
starts laughing really hard. He starts shaking his head and he goes, Very well. This seems to be tiresome and none of my concern anymore. And he leaves too. So only Shad of the Rovers is left there. All right.
So
You
that's
guys can
a-
remain.
yeah.
So you guys,
No.
you guys should like pay me, right? Can I get? How much money was it?
Would you like to be under contract with the count?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not very good at listening to orders.
Then that's probably not going to help out. I have been authorized to give you a bonus.
I'll take
If you-
that.
If you take care of Cryovane for the count, you'll each get 1,000 gold.
Oh, I don't want to kill a dragon. That's
What?
mean.
No, that's why we're here.
Majestic creatures.
Not this white bastard. He's been terrorizing the countryside.
It's racist.
It's a white dragon. What do you want her to say?
Thank God it wasn't a black dragon.
Thank God, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We would
Yeah,
have
right?
Twitch would have shut
Awesome.
us down
Quote,
real
quote,
fast
quote.
and rightfully so. This is our last episode, folks. I hope you
yeah,
enjoy.
the series finale. Well, if you guys are gonna kill a dragon, you guys definitely need to get some like order going. You can't just be going willy nilly.
Yeah, well, that's why we tried to get that sword, or we were told to get that sword.
But the sword's evil.
Well, yeah, the sword
Sword-
fucked everything up. Yeah.
The sword's a little bit more than anybody anticipated it was. There's
Eastus
been
wrote me and said that he saw something.
Yeah, Naestus was right.
well, there's legends about this. I think it's called Starglass. I don't know much about
Well, it
it.
would have been nice to hear about the legends, Ollie.
Oh, yeah, Ziara's gonna turn to Ollie and be
Oh,
like,
if you were half
legends?
listening to Ollie, you would have heard all about the legends.
Yeah,
I
but
gotta
that was if
totally
I was
back
half
Ollie up
listening,
on this
but I'm not half
100%.
listening. I'm-
Ollie was telling you all kinds of stuff. You went, "Woo."
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to any of it.
Yeah, all that's a lie.
I also didn't know that sword was Starglass until it was too late.
Ziara will turn to Asha. It's a lie.
I mean, it's a convenient truth, that's for sure. Closer to a lie than the truth. It's not what you think it is.
So Manura goes, all right. Shad, oi, do me a favor. I want you to stick next to Astra. Just make sure that nobody sneaks up behind him trying to steal that sword. Can you
He's
do
gonna
that?
sell.
You want some?
Shad's like, fuck yeah, I do, right?
There you go, buddy.
So Manura goes over. She unlocks the cell, opens it up. She goes, it's a little bit of a gamble, but I'm willing to take it at this point in time until something better comes along.
I say, Ad
I'm
Rock.
sure Isis will come back. You two probably look great together. Don't give up.
She stares at you for a second. All right.
Ad
If you
Rock.
need anything before you leave, let me know.
Ad Rock. Yeah. Hello.
Who are you talking to?
Wait,
Ad
what?
Rock.
Who's
Shad
Adrock?
Shadrock.
Who?
Whatever his name is.
Shad-
Ad Rock is
Shad.
from the Beastie Boys.
Yeah,
Shadrach.
Shad. Shadrach's his name. He
Oh.
just goes by Shad. So Manura leaves then.
So what do
And Captain Thurman goes, guess I should go to my desk. He goes over to
Oh, you're
his
still
desk.
here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, what's the what do humans like Auric do for their funeral rites?
Well, tell you the truth, mate. I'm pretty sure he was well, I'm not sure. He pretended like he was a worshiper of Pelor, but I think that was more for Saren's benefit than anything else.
I don't understand any of that.
Fuck, I couldn't tell you, mate. I don't know. I mean, he was
Yara
me
will say-
drinking buddy, you know. I guess Saren's going to be taking care of it. I mean, she
Yeah,
collected his body and all that different stuff. So
Can you
Might as well leave
tell
it up
her
to her.
that
Ziara will say, I'll reach out to Saren and see what we can do.
whatever physical labor that needs to be done for it, whether it's digging or cutting down trees, whatever it is, I will do. And then I won't be there for the funeral because I understand that I wouldn't be welcome.
all right, I'll let her know. And then he looks at Ziara and goes, "You said you were going to do it, right?"
Ziara will be like,
And he steps in the cell
yeah.
and takes the blunt.
Yeah.
It's good.
Ziara will like look
Careful
at the
with
camera.
Okay.
Astra's gonna walk up to Star and just go look up at him and go, despite you having killed a man, I think that you made in cold blood while wielding a possessed sword that sucked out his soul. Despite all that, it's real nice what you did back there.
It's not enough, but thank you for taking the sword. And then I walk out and just walk out toward like the woods.
All right.
Get on my undead horse, and I'm just gonna ride for a while.
So cool.
On my
Oh,
death
goodness.
helm.
Yeah. Wait. He puts on the helm.
Doggone it, that guy's cool.
And with that having been said, what better way to end the evening than on that note? All right. I want to say thank you for everybody for tuning in and watching this episode. You say what, 15?
15.
Episode 15 of Greyhawk Adventures. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for all those who gave hero points so that Star could kill an innocent man.
We're all guilty.
He challenged me.
The blood's on all of our hands.
Hey, in Star's defense, man, Art did challenge him.
He challenged
Yeah.
me. It was not a
Did
good
challenge
idea.
you.
Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But
Try Goeth before the stabbed in the chest.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that whole thing, this is a duel, but it's not to the death, right?
Although
We gloss over that part of it.
I never once heard, let's be fair, I never once heard from him non-lethal damage.
He did.
No.
Yes.
Go back and watch the tape, as they say.
You can go back and watch it. Manure went up and asked.
Right, but he never... Right, I said it was not to the death, too. So
Yes,
if you're
I give
assuming
you that.
non-lethal damage for him, then you would have had
You're
to assume
correct.
it for me, and you did, and that's not what happened.
Correct. You're
So-
correct.
And I really thought that I had one more round before,
The verbiage
before
was-
I killed him. I really did.
You're correct.
I didn't
That
think
is how
I'd kill
the
him in the
verbiage went.
second round. That seemed too easy.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
don't insult the man.
So if it's not bad enough, what happened?
So anyway, I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to check in on tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We have Return to Sector 1, which is probably the last episode for sure. It's got to be the last episode.
Because you're starting a whole new game the next week.
On the 17th, right?
Yeah.
So, and then basically, and then on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Dragonlance. It's the start of the new module.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good times. Thank you again, everybody, so much for tuning in and watching. We appreciate it. As always, have a great evening. Stay safe. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Oh, and I didn't do this earlier.
You did.